need a view for devices. So guess what? I'm not going to use the students table, I'm going to use the devices table. No kidding. And then you can decide how you want it to look. You can have it in a table, you can have it in a gallery, you can have a detail view, you can have a form so you can input new devices. I mean, literally just click on this, see what you like. And then do you want it, the position? The position is it the first icon, is it the last icon? You know, what order is it going down there? How do you want to sort it? I'm going to sort it by device ID, I don't know. If you want to group them, you can group them. Put some images on it. I'm pretty much out of time. The action bar, that's that trash can icon and the edit icon. Do you want to show those or not? Do you see, like, if you can read, you can figure this out. Pretty much. And then I'm going to go to display. I'm going to change the display icon. And I want it to be first. So you see what I said first? Now it shows up first down here at the bottom. Oh, except I made it under primary navigation on accident. So I'm going to move it to menu navigation. So now it's moved it from the bottom to now up here in the 3 lines, you can see it has added device. So my next thing to do is build my next view where I check kids in and out. So I make a view for the amount of time, so that's why I'm wrapping this up. I make a view for the checkout table, and then all I have to do is I click on the little share, the share icon like you do in any tool. You see they just added this share icon to Google Forms yesterday? Yes! About time! And just click on copy sharing links. So this browser link, that's what I text to my husband. So when I make an AppSheet app, I go to the little man icon at the top, I get the browser link, I text it to him, now it's on my phone, and I can use it in just a few minutes. All right. So now, AppSheet is your new best friend. Where have you been my whole life, right? Like if I can use a spreadsheet, I can make an app. It's going to be exactly the way I want it. I'm going to look at the data exactly the way that I want to see it. And it's kumbaya. Yes. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Questions?
A lot, but
Yeah, I'm here. Google paid me to come out here and talk for 40 minutes. I guess I'll just sit on the patio for the rest of the time. All right. Thanks everybody for coming.
thank you.
She's amazing, right?
Yeah. I felt like I was in her class.
But was
Really
it funny?
good teacher.
I promise funny. Was I funny? That's
Yeah.
okay. All right.
All right, so our next speaker here, we've got ready to go, is Ricardo de Andrade. He is coming here from Florida Atlantic State University. He's a technical trainer for Apogee at Google with 20 plus years of experience in technology. Prior to Google and Apogee? Apogee?
That's the
Okay.
whole actually. I'll give a quick update. That's all.
Great. He's held roles as an architect, a developer, evangelist, and software developer. He holds an MBA and MS in software engineering from San Jose State in San Jose, California, and a BS in computer engineering from Pontificia Universidad Católica do Paraná in his home country of Brazil.
That's it.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here today. Are you, if you can, setting up?
Should be good to go. The only thing, the microphone's there anyway. We can make it stay stationary. Maybe this thing.
Yeah, let's try that.
No, I'm not hanging up. There's actually it's just that I need my 2 T-Rex arms. Okay, can everybody hear me? Yeah? All good? Beautiful. It's not up yet. I'm plugged in here. thank you. Oh. That was the fastest presentation today. HTML, yeah. Beautiful. Thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone. You guys are good to go? Yeah? Okay. So the whole plan here, and I'm going to see, it's kind of like a... There you go. It's going to be fun. I'm going to... Mike's right here. Can you hear me? No? Okay. I'll try to do this way here because I didn't go pains. I'll be trying to do this live as we're going here. I have very few slides just to kind of set the stage, and then I'm going to switch to actually implement everything live here. So I hope the gremlins go away and I'm going to be able to do this here. But yes, thank you everybody for coming. A little bit about me, the little bio that we went over there is a little outdated. I am, okay, let me see. Hopefully I don't knock this out. Okay, I'll try my best. As you can all see, I'm old, 20-something years doing this for a while now, not specifically this presentation, but in technology in general. I believe I started developing when I was, give or take, 13, 14, so it's been a while. I spent about 8 years at Google. Recently, I left Google to join a smaller partner, still providing services to Google, so I'm still involved, still working with Google. Spent in the past also another 5 or so years with Microsoft. Currently, I teach at Florida Atlantic. I'm teaching cloud computing as well as AI. What else? I'm also doing my PhD at FAU, and I've done a little bit of everything in the past. If you guys want to connect, my LinkedIn is at the bottom there. For today here, so the plan is kind of like improvised. We'll be using Gemini pretty much to generate the code for us, and then we'll generate actually a chatbot using Gemini later on. So a little kind of inception moment type of situation here. At the end, everything working properly here, we're going to be deploying this to the cloud, so it should be an application that anyone can actually go in and have a conversation with your own chatbot. Quick as well, in under 20 minutes. So let's see if I can keep on time. And the other one is that the whole thing about deploying. Let's see how far we get here. A few things. This is going to be kind of like a cooking show. So I have some of the cakes already ready to go at the bottom here. Once it's time, we'll just pull them out and it's beautiful presented already. I created my account, which I've had for many years now. You have to actually get a API key for Gemini, and I'll show how that works too. And then basically for the application to be able to connect to Gemini, that's more towards the end of the application building here. We just need to set that key as a environment variable. So this is all kind of done before, behind the scenes. And this is what we're building. So kind of like it's not going to look like Gemini when you connect. A lot less bells and whistle, and like it's not going to be as pretty. But it will be a functional. The screen keeps going on and off, but it will be a functional chatbot connected to an LLM that you can potentially ask any questions that you would to ChatGPT, Gemini, and so on. All right, so let's see. Oh, and some of the images here, you can see this little weird text at the bottom. Some of the images, they were actually generated by Gemini, too, just as a little cherry on top for you guys. So this is how we're going to start. Prompt 1. Generate a simple Python web server, hello world, using Flask. So you need to know a little bit of what you're trying to build. So I'm specifically mentioning Python as a language. Flask is a web server framework or web framework that you can use with Python to build a web server. And now this is the magical moment of the day. I just do a little click here and boom. That's the highlight of the presentation, the little spinning star. And this is what you should see in Gemini. So this is where I start going back and forth between the presentation and Gemini. And I'll be using here AI Studio. Just make it a little bit bigger. So let's try exactly that prompt. And this is where the cooking show element kind of comes to fruition. But I will run the prompt here just to show you kind of what it spits out, right? So I'll just focus on the code for now. It's nice because it also gives you a whole explanation at the bottom, how you need to run the application, what you need to do to actually use that. But this is what it is. It's there's no more to the application than this. It's a simple hello world, right? So if I get out of here, now switching to actually running the application, if, again, my demo gods are nice to me. So this is either the exact same or very similar code. So I copy and paste what Gemini generated. I am running here inside Google Cloud, which allows me, if I am on the right directory, allows me to type in Python. Let's go to prompt 1. Oh, of course, there's a typo somewhere.